The real concern is not that you're overqualified. Okay, if you're taking notes, you want to write that down. When the company or the organization or the recruiter, the hiring manager, when they say, we feel you're overqualified, the fact that you're overqualified is not the real concern. It is not the real concern, folks, all right? And this is important for you to take note of, because you need to make this mental transition in not taking some of these objections at face value. Not everything people say, folks, is the actual reason why they don't want to proceed with you. Always remember that. Now, this does not mean that they're trying to hide something, or they're being, they're being secretive. They don't want to tell you what the real deal is. No, that's not the issue. The issue is the actual reason might be something they just don't want to confront you with. The actual concern that the hiring team has, that the actual concern the organization has, is that you're simply not going to stick around. All right. I maybe you folks were expecting something big and dramatic and stuff like that, but it's so simple. And that's going to be their struggle in determining whether or not they want to move ahead with you. The core issue is, if they were to invest in you, right, and bring you onto the team or bring you onto the organization, are you going to stick around at least for a realistic time period, right? Maybe a year, maybe 2 years, 3 years. So the real concern is, are you using them as a stepping stone? Are you kind of using them as something temporary where you can get in and work, get your experience, or pay your bills and all that stuff before something better comes along, better as in something more in line with your years of experience? So at your end, folks, this is the actual concern, right? This is the actual concern that the organization and the hiring manager is really looking at is, are we going to be able to get our ROI on this individual before they decide to move on to something else and move on to something better? Right? Because if they don't see you sticking around for the duration of the project, or at least until they get a realistic or worth ROI, then that's going to be a concern for them. And that's why they're going to tell you, hey, you're overqualified. We can't consider you for the position.